here's Karin. Put on the notification. I make do-it-yourself videos. Well, my hair. Ooh. Not yourself projects. Maybe that's better. Yes, that's better. Hi guys, here is Karin. Welcome to my channel. I make all kinds of creative content, and today I'm coming to you with 3 do-it-yourself projects, a bit in a boho style, that you can do yourself, that are very easy with material that I just had at home. Please don't forget to subscribe and put on the notification bell, so do help me to let grow this channel and make even more great content.
Today we are going to make something new out of this little basket because I want to give it a more beachy vibe, boho vibe, and paint it white with a chalky paint. I bought it at the thrift store for €2 and I'm very happy how it looks like, but I would like to make it more trendy. So let's first remove the label and then let's go ahead. So what I use here for is a wall filler, which makes the paint much more thicker to give the look that I want. So this is a fast drying wall filler. It's just a chalky material. I make a mix with it and use also some water. And to make the color a bit more intense, I use some more acrylic paint, put it in the mixture and mix it all really well. I make immediately enough so that I have enough for the whole basket, and the same consistency will be used on the whole basket. First I'm going to test it at the back side of the basket to look if it's what I am looking for and if it works all the way. It's always trial and error with do-it-yourself projects, so here I had to put some more acrylic paint to it that the color gets a bit less transparent. This is the look I was looking for. I want that the holes in the basket are a bit filled up and that it looks like that it was dipped in some paint, chalky paint. So now I'm going to paint the rest of it. And what's funny is because the chalk paint is quite heavy. This basket gets really heavy after having painted it. I really love the look of it. And let's dry it a bit with some blow dryer and paint the inside. It gets much more a summery vibe with this color. To recap what material I use some wall filler, just usual material where you fill your holes in the wall, acrylic paint, white one, but you can use also a color, and an old brush, some water, and of course a basket. The second project is a lampshade that we are going to make. I bought it at the thrift store, and the good thing is it has these vertical wires. You can use it as a hanging lampshade or a standing lampshade. We are going to wrap yarn around these vertical wires and give it a new look. It's just wrapping the yarn in smaller pieces and it gets this result. In this first part I've wrapped the yarn at the back side, at the inside of the shade, so that it's secure, and the ends I just put some hot glue on it to secure them. The second part I wrapped at the outside of the lampshade, and I wrapped it twice around every wire so that it gets a bit looser and that there comes more light through it, and the design is a bit more interesting. Next part I use also some macrame yarn in between, so it gets a bit more interesting. And for the last part we fill up the shade with jute yarn like at the beginning, and secure everything with hot glue. The last part to do is the upper wire and the under wire of the shade that goes around, to cover this with some sisal yarn like you see there. That sisal yarn I had found some one day at the thrift store, and I just glue it with my hot glue gun on the wire all around, so that everything is secure and it has a nice finished look. The third project is a wall hanging in boho style. These materials I use are all from the thrift store, and it's a really easy project. The central piece of this wall hanging will be this bamboo ring. From this bamboo ring I hang this gray yarn, and I will hang it at the stick that I found in the forest, and put also some of the wooden beads that I have there to decorate it. I always use 5 strings of yarn, take them double in the length that you choose, and knot it with a very easy knot on the ring. At the end I used 7 bundles of yarn to make this wall hanging. The 5 yarns I just knot in an easy knot on the bamboo ring, and like you see here, and I just repeat it with all the others. So the next step is to secure the ring to the stick, and I do that with the dark color gray yarn. I just knot them in an easy knot, like here. I used 20 strings of yarn, and then I will put some beads on them, some wooden beads. You see that here, and just every string gets 1 bead, and then I just knot it in a very simple knot, square knot, to the bamboo ring. Before I secure it to the bamboo ring, I make some square knots to hold the beads on the same level, and then I knot it with a simple knot to the bamboo ring, like you see it here. To give it a bit more visual interest, I put some wooden beads on the light gray yarn that is hanging at the bottom. I just randomly put them on the wall hanging. It has no pattern or something like that. I don't use a lot of them. I just want a little bit more interesting look for this wall hanging. So that's the result so far. I really like it that there are not many beads and that it's a bit randomly placed. Next step is to fill the ring with some of this yellow yarn to give it a more colorful look and a custom look. So I just do it very simple. I wrap it around, and of course first I have to cut the dark gray yarns, but I just wrap the yellow yarn around the ring, and I do as much as I can to fill them up, so that there you don't see the bamboo anymore. The ends I secure with a simple knot, and I cut off the extra excess yarn. That's the result so far. I really like how it looks like. I have to do two more things. The first thing is to cut the gray yarn at one line so that it's nice and neat. And then we have to make a hanging to put it on the wall. I just use this dark gray yarn for it. I put some beads on that yarn so that it's a bit an interesting look on it. Therefore I use a needle that it goes easier. And then I put 5 beads on both sides and just secure it with a simple knot.
Thank you so much for watching. It's great that you made it to the end. Please let me know which of these projects is your favorite and would you like to make yourself. And just let me know in the comments down below. Have a nice day. Till next time. Hi guys, here's Karen. Put on the notification. I make, yeah, you're home. I make do-it-yourself videos. Well, my hair. Ooh. Not yourself projects. Maybe that's better. Yes, that's better. Let me know in the notifications what is your. Thank you so much for watching. That's it.